I have been not online for a while. For those of you who have been missing me, I apologize. And for those of you who are followers of mine and want to know when I'm going online, by the way, I have a calendar. And look, I have some new graphics. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/calfree, you can sign up to find out when I'm going to be scheduled to go online. And of course, 2020 is awesome, and we're going to be doing a lot more stuff because we all decide to do new things, right? I'm going to do more lives and answer questions. And if you go to the calendar, it will tell you that at 10 a.m. Central Time, which it's 10:10 now, I would have been online. But the calendar says I'm doing a Q&A Thursday. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to answer a question from the UpViral group today. If you want, let me show you this. I've been working on the graphics. Jennifer Lee. Now, look at that. Except it's behind. Aha. See, I'm going to have to work on this. Now, I got a new computer. I decided to go ahead and buy a new computer because the old one was just old. And so I've been updating the graphics, and thanks for all of you who popped in. I do appreciate the comments. And oh, yes, I'm also streaming over on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So hi to you Twitchers. But Jennifer, let me see. I've got these new graphics, but I also have to get the ones to show up. Jennifer, my good friend Jennifer, I like the new graphics, she says. Now, I'm going to answer a question. So I appreciate that, Jennifer, and I can make it go away. Look at that. Keyboard shortcuts are amazing. I'm going to answer a question. If you want to keep up with me and when I go live, scheduled lives, sign up to that. Now, I'm also going to be doing some classes this year. And if you want to get on that calendar, it's a separate calendar because I don't want to confuse people between what potentially could cost money, the training, and the free stuff. So there's a training calendar. So my training stuff's going to be appearing there. Excuse me, I got an itch. So please do sign up for those things. And of course, I do want you to sign up as well for the daily contest tips. I'm getting really good feedback from the people that are on this list sending daily. And I know you're saying to yourself, why do I want daily emails? They're not that long. They're not filled with a bunch of, hey, buy this stuff. There might be one or two times where it says, hey, here's something that you could have if you pay for it. And there's going to be a whole bunch of times where there's free stuff. But there's a lot of good, valuable content in there. So go to giveawayrocket.com/365 and subscribe to that list. Now, let me get over to Facebook. And I want you guys to answer a question if anybody, I know some of you are still here. So I'm going to switch over to my desktop. Now, it appears to me that there is a little box, kind of a grayish box right here. Do you guys see that? It appears to me that you can see that, but I can't tell. So comment, let me know if you can see this. I will probably have to move it over to my other monitor, but I kind of like where it is. But if you guys can see it, then that's going to mess things up. But it looks to me like you can see that. I'm kind of dragging it around. If you guys can see that, just let me know in the comments. I'll just go ahead and move it off the window. Eric. Hey, Eric. Yes, I can see it. Great. Great. Eric says, yes, I can see it. Look at that. All right. All right. So we're going to answer Eric's question, as a matter of fact. We're going to talk about it. May not be the perfect answer, And yes, you can see me in the lower corner, right? Although, didn't that go away? It didn't go away. Thought I made it go away. All right. Eric asked a question today or yesterday in the Up Viral group. I have 2 campaigns. The first one is incentivize more chances to win. And this past one, you could win a free coaching session. Now, this is kind of the big question for me. Thank you, Jennifer. The big question for me was free coaching session. Now, I've had several clients who have asked me about something like that. Hey, Mitch, I want to give away my own stuff, and it's coaching. I'll give you an example. Ken did that last year when he was in the Win Together program, and he was giving away coaching. Now, the big deal of that is that unless you're Tony Robbins or Stu McLaren or some of the big names, Jeff Walker, and you get paid a lot of money for your time, then most people don't recognize that that's a valuable prize. Now, it's okay for you to offer that as a prize. Coaching is something that is incredibly valuable. Some people don't quite recognize that, but I believe that coaching is quite valuable. So what do you do? Now, if you haven't seen it yet, Eric, I advise you to go look at the Bunkie example. And what I'm going to do, if I can do this properly, because again, I'm sorry, I'm learning some new stuff. I'm going to use Typinator. I think you can see this little window that's at the very top of the screen that says search. I have a shortcut to the Bunkie case study. And why did that not show? Oh, what? There it was. It's the first one. Bunkie, if I could type Bunkie. And now I can post comments. Yay, thanks to Restream. And you should see the link to go to the Up Viral case study. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it in a second window here, just so you see it, case study. They did this great case study of the Bunkie campaign. And actually, I'm meeting with them this afternoon because they're getting ready to run their next campaign. But you should go through this because David talks a lot about his very successful campaign. Let me scroll down a little bit. So David's giving away one of these little cabins. Now, they're $7,000 prizes. And it's a little bit different than Eric trying to give away his coaching, but it's kind of the same thing because most people don't understand right off the bat what a bunkie is. So the success of David's campaign, and you can scroll through here and you can watch this. I mean, there's several really good videos here. The success of David's campaign was education. He did quite a few Facebook Lives to educate people as to why they wanted a bunkie in their backyard. And he did a phenomenal job of getting people to understand that. Now, he worked his butt-kiss off. And so you can give something away, like Eric, like your coaching time. But remember that there's an education component to your campaign. And you may have people directly on your list who understand what you do and they know, love, and trust you. But there's a whole bunch of people. So if Betty is one of your clients, one of your fans on your list, and Betty shares it on her social media network, the people who see that and potentially come to your contest, they don't understand squat about what you do and what you're trying to do. And so there's a big education piece in terms of your campaign and what you need to do. And I want to go back and highlight, by the way, some very good answers coming in here. Of course, there's mine, right? We know my answers are awesome. But Christy Wild actually said something very important that I wanted to mention as well. Whatever you do, whether it be this one or a new campaign, focus, here's the keys, focus on the other person. And this is what I told Ken when he was in the Win Together program. And by the way, Jennifer, who was here a minute ago, hopefully Jennifer's still here. Jennifer's learned this because she was in the Win Together program, and we talked a lot about Ken's campaign. Whether she was in the same session as Ken, I don't remember. But Ken, being a coach, what we got him to do was to focus on what it was going to do for them, the people looking at your page. It becomes basically a sales page, right? If you're giving away an iPhone, everybody knows what an iPhone does and what the benefits are. So there isn't any explanation that needs to be done. If you're giving away a bunkie, you got to educate. If you're giving away coaching, you got to educate. And part of that education, part of the sales page for anything like that, is to focus on the pain points. Like Christy said, focus on the other person. Pain points is what do you want to focus on? What is your coaching going to solve for them? It's not about your coaching. It's not about you, Eric. It's about them. And when you put the other people in front, if you put what their thoughts are, their pain points, then they suddenly become interested. I don't have Ken's example in front of me. Let me just switch over because you don't need to see the desktop anymore. I don't have Ken's example in front of me, but I think you can understand Ken was doing productivity coaching, right? When we got him to focus on pain points of, hey, I'm not getting stuff done, I feel guilty about it, blah, 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 then people were more interested in signing up for the contest. Now, the second side of that, the third side, the fourth side, whatever side I'm on, is don't forget that you could also offer something that would attract that particular person. In Ken's case, the productivity case, what we talked about doing, and I think he did at one point, was to offer a Pomodoro timer. So a productivity tool that's a physical thing that people might be interested in was getting a timer. So the timer would help them focus. I don't know why my image is really small. I'll figure that out later. But focus on something that they could physically see and understand that would help solve their pain points. And therefore, you go after them later once they get on your email list and start selling them on additional benefits on why they need you, why you can help them solve their problem, why you can make them more money, whatever your focus is, whether it's a lifestyle change, money. I got to go back and remember. My friend Frank had. I don't remember. I'm trying to pick it out of my head. There's 4 things that people want. They want more money. They want more time. They want to stay out of jail. And there's a 4th thing that the reasons why people buy something. And I don't remember what the 4th thing is. I'm going to have to go look it up. But see, why is it over there? All right, there it is. Ha! I have it in front of me now so I can see. There's people. And again, thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, pop in, say hello from where you're from. Let me know you're watching on replay, all those kind of fun things, because again, the reason I asked for that is because when Facebook sees comments happening, they think it's really cool and therefore they share it with more people. So it's all about the Facebook algorithm and getting my answers, getting to help more people. So thank you for that. And if you have anybody that you happen to know, if you're in business, what's the number one thing you want to do, right? Help more people, sell more stuff, whatever your particular product is. You want to help people. You want to help them do more stuff. So the more you help them, the better you feel, the more income you have. etc. So you need to have people on your email list, and your number one asset in your business is your email list. And most people don't realize that. They've gotten so wrapped up in sharing on Facebook. Did you know that the return on investment on emails still to this day, and this is a 2019 stat, so it's 2020, so now I can't necessarily say it. Of course I can. The return on investment on emails is 44 times greater than sharing on Facebook, Facebook ads, etc., etc. There's still a whole lot more income coming from your email list than there is from all these other tricks that people are trying to sell you. Focus on your email list. Focus on nurturing your email list and bringing in more business for you. It's like the brick and mortar people. They want more people walking by the front door that can potentially see through the window and go, oh, yeah, I want that, right? Email is still number one. Email is still the number one way to grow your online business. So you want more people on your email list. So please be working on that in 2020. If you're just getting started in business, or if you're in an existing business, Jennifer, who was here earlier, again, I don't know if she's still here. It doesn't tell me who's here yet. Someday, maybe Facebook will tell me who's actually online at the time they're online. Let's see what Eric has to say. I love these comments popping in. Thanks for going over this, Mitch. I am looking forward to my next campaign. I have to run, but we'll share my ideas in the next campaign in the group. So I'm glad to have helped you. Thank you, Eric. And by the way, Eric, if you haven't been there, let me make that go away and jump over to... Dang, that doesn't work. Why is that not working? Again, I've been reinstalling stuff on my computer, and so now not everything works. I apologize. But if you go over to giveawayrocket.com, Eric, to the resources tab, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Go to giveawayrocket.com/resources. Oh, I love comments. Ryan, thank you, Ryan. Happy New Year to you as well. Ryan's an old-time fan. I don't mean to say you're old, but I've known Ryan for a while. That's what I'm trying to say. And then, of course, there's all kinds of new fun stuff when you start posting on Twitch. And Arcana asks if I believe in the flat earth. Maybe I should just skip some comments that come through. The answer is no. The earth is not flat. Sorry, Ken. It's not flat. The earth is round. It's been proven over and over and over and over. So thank you for your comment. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Hey, Arcana Ken, do you have a business? What kind of business are you running? Let me know. You've probably bailed out already because you wanted to get in here and just kind of make me feel silly. I'm okay with silly. My daughters will tell you I'm okay with silly. And I do appreciate the comments. So again, for those of you who missed the beginning, I do have a free calendar that will tell you when I'm going live. So pop in to that calendar and subscribe. It's a Google Calendar. It's very easy to subscribe. It works in iCal and Windows calendars and everything else. There's instructions if you don't know how to do it. Subscribe to the calendar so you get notified when I go live. And I will be keeping that up to date. I will be going live on regular bases. So tune in. Join the calendar. And I am going to give you another pitch. Sign up for the daily contest emails. Right there. giveawayrocket.com/365. If nobody else has any questions, I have finished my conversation for this particular day. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to ask another question before I pop out. I do appreciate Ryan and Jennifer and everybody popping in. I don't want to go too long, but I'm gonna. What happens, by the way, is that I have, and I don't have it set up. Gosh darn. I will have it set up next time. If you do go to giveawayrocket.com, there is if you type giveawayrocket.com/search, and there is a search. So this video will be added to my free search library. And so if you missed the question that Eric asked, you can search for his name, for example, and it will be the first one in this video. And searchy will take you straight to that point in time where I mentioned Eric's name and read his question, and you can watch from there too when you're done watching. So go to giveawayrocket.com/search, and nobody else has asked any questions, so thanks. I'm going to end it here. Pardon me as I start choking on the way out. I appreciate you immensely. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. Thanks for watching, and join the calendar so that you can find out when I go live again and answer your questions. We'll talk to you again shortly.